Holy shit, the Shenanigans podcast is live for the first time in fuck a long couple of months hiatus. Um my apologies for that. My summer was very busy. Joining me this week is of course the usual Oron the Yifman who couldn't give a shit more.
Sup, Kings?
And then a special guest is Aviera from the Furry Raiders.
What's up, guys? Awoo!
God damn it, I have to fine you for that. Just
Orange
like
Doggo bad.
Orange dog, orange man, orange candy, orange soda.
Yeah,
Coincidence?
I think not.
And really quickly, I need to blast this link around. Did I have a PM with I'm sorry. Before we get into any news, I don't think I had a PM with what's his face who wanted to see this. Yeah, Inu. At Inu. Boom. Wait, I didn't need to send him the link. I'm dumb. Never mind. Okay. I'm sorry. I had a few, as usual. Me, the functioning and not so functioning alcoholic. That's my running gag.
As you can tell, we have a very organized stream here. We do things in a rapid, concise manner, with no pauses and no lollygagging.
It's good.
Yeah, lollygagging is for communists.
So we're gonna open with, of course, the wonderful gaming news for all you gamers out there. Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming to PC on November 5th. Exclusively on every store but Steam. The Steam release comes in December at some point. I didn't check for a date anywhere. But hooray! That's great, everyone, right?
I suppose so. It seems like everything about this game is improved.
Redemption 2
I.e., from an article from PCGamer.com, it says increased draw distance, improved snow trails, improved reflections. Wow, doesn't that just sound like such an improvement?
Exactly, PC Master Race, my dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait to stare at the snow, but in 1080p.
Exactly.
It's the improved snow.
For the online, there looks like there's going to be more bounty hunter missions, gang hideouts, treasure maps. There's also going to be new story mode weapons, which has a couple of cool things, like a high roller revolver that looks like a lot of fun. I like revolvers and I like to roll high, you know. And there's apparently going to be a bunch of new horses for the story mode. So they're probably going to be on the console edition at some point, but it looks like PC's getting them. Which is the few. I can't pronounce any of those words, so I'm not gonna try.
What words are you trying to fail to pronounce?
All right, we're rolling into the segment of Voltage drunkenly tries to pronounce words. So the warped brindle Arabian, the few spot Appaloosa, the Perlino Andalusi.
I could just see like smoke coming from your brain right now as you're trying.
Yeah, I have to take my headphones off for a second to like let the smoke out.
He has to overclock his brain cells.
Yeah, I do. The Perlino
Wait, which article are you on? Because there's like two articles announcing Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption 2 PC content pre-order bonus.
Oh.
Andalusian, which is a healthy, sturdy animal, ideal for hunting. So I wonder if that would it runs
Wait,
faster.
Is that a real animal?
Probably not, knowing GTA. Or red
Dude. Yeah, Red Dead
Rockstar.
Redemption.
Yes, Rockstar.
Yeah.
I named everything but the company.
Bruh.
This is a room temperature IQ moment.
Yeah.
Dead ass though.
In Celsius too.
All right, if you can't pronounce this next one, I'm gonna cry.
There's another one. Oh, the red
Please.
chestnut Arabian, fleet-footed. What is?
Fleet-footed. You not.
I don't understand the point of a fleet-footed horse. What does that mean? Is his feet made
Going
of fleet?
fast.
Like fleeting, like you're fleeting.
Yeah, like
going fast. Yeah. Like
I'm
that, like
fleeing. Okay.
No, not fleeing. Fleeting.
fleet.
I don't
Like when
know.
something's fleeting. Quickly disappearing.
Like my patience with you is fleeting right now.
I don't know a lot of English.
Yeah, see what I did there? Okay.
This is
A fleet-footed
big brain
beast with a
moment.
distinctive coat, previously available in Red Dead Redemption Online only. Cool, so PC's getting that for story mode. That's nice. And also there's more wild horse variations for the horses you'd want to tame in the public or in the wild. More trinkets, which I don't even know what trinkets do, even though it says it right next to it in the article. I just don't want to read that.
Shiny things that make your game easier, but it's a Rockstar game, so it can't get any easier.
Yeah. Also, if you get if you pre-purchase on the Rockstar Games launcher, you get Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
You get two of the following games for free: Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, San Andreas, Bully Scholarship Edition, LA Noire, the Complete Edition, and Max Payne 3, the Complete Edition.
Thank you. What would I do without you?
Drag this on to 2 hours.
Yep. You also get an Outlaw Survival Kit, which I don't know what the hell that does if you get the premium upgrade. A War Horse for story mode.
A war horse? That's cool.
Yeah, I have the War Horse for Red Dead 1, and it performs from what I played, it performs no differently than the normal horse, so I mean,
Yeah, but it has the cool 3-letter word in front of it.
war.
Yeah.
My horse is gonna bomb strike hospitals.
My horse is gonna storm the trenches.
My
I mean,
my horse is gonna break the Geneva Convention.
Ouch. I was thinking more like Lord of the Rings type of thing, when you know, like the Nazgul, they were riding those crazy dark horses with like the armor and stuff on them. Yeah, that'd be badass.
That would.
They should have a Nazgul horse as like a skin or something. That'd be cool.
A what horse? Oh,
The Nazgul.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that is. It's a Lord of the Rings thing, isn't it?
Dude. Yes, it is. It's basically a demon horse, and it looks really cool.
Demon horse.
Yeah, it's got them red eyes. It's all black, has like spiky armor and shit. Yeah.
I too
Probably
enjoy
got-
spiky armor. Ooh.
Barbed phallus.
Spiked. I don't remember what the word phallus is for.
Alright.
Anyway.
It's a sin word.
Yeah.
It has immediately brought
That's
this podcast to 18 plus.
Eh.
Hashtag demonetized.
Wait, I was monetized? God damn it. I would have tried harder.
Well, not anymore.
You think you're gonna stay monetized after I talk about spiked horse cock?
Not after
There's
you
no
said those
sound.
words. You also get 50 gold bars for Red Dead Online. What that is, I don't know, because I haven't played that game
I
yet.
believe it's 50 gold bars for Red Dead Online.
I don't know what that translates to. For all I know, that could be $5, which would
All I
be
know is
very
50 gold
generous.
bars, specifically for Red Dead Online.
God damn. And we also have the PC requirements, which is gonna be a Windows 7, of course, because Windows XP has outlived its usefulness, unfortunately, or its capabilities, or whatever. This is the minimum, so an i5 2500K or an AMD equivalent of an FX 6300, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and a GTX 770 2 gigabyte or an AMD equivalent. 150 gigabytes. Holy shit, that's huge for a video game. God damn.
I wish I knew what the words aside from Windows and gigabytes that I knew. I wish I knew
God.
more words than those two.
You.
That is a lot for a game, though.
Yeah, it is, and also I'm frustrated with the size of the download, and now I'm reminded that this man here, Oron, cannot tell his head from his ass with computers. So,
Listen, I know how to click. I know how to hit the keyboard. And I know how to get mad at video games when I suck.
You know what? You
That's
sound
all
like
a
my
gamer
kind of dude. You do,
You
because
see?
I'm not about that whole tech. No.
Cause Oron here, I told him for a long time to finally get an actual 2 terabyte sized hard drive, which is kind of like a standard in my book. And he, instead of getting a 2 terabyte hard drive, gets a 2 terabyte USB external hard drive. And I'm like,
Hey, it's 2 terabytes and it's a hard drive.
but you can't play games on that.
Sure I can.
Yeah, after halfway, you'll finally join the game halfway through the match for your loading times. But so
Can't be that bad.
all right. So the recommended specifications for your computer, you wonderful PC gamers out there, is Windows 10. And it even provides a specific update. Holy crap. April 2018 update version 1803. So that's cool. The recommended processor is an Intel Core i7 477K, or the AMD equivalent of a Ryzen 5 1500X. 12 gigabytes of RAM. Wow.
Alright, I'm pretty confident you're
that's-
one viewer, their eyes are going to gloss over if they're not a PC person. You should probably sum this up quickly.
And an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 6 gigabyte. I have that. Oh wait, no, I have it better than that. Never mind. And or the AMD equivalent, 150. What the fuck?
Well, I guess.
What the-
question I
Hey!
have is-
Hang on. Some shit just fell over next to me in my basement, and I'm kind of freaked out now.
Oh,
Because I haven't touched shit in that corner for a year, and now it all fell over in a second, and I'm scared. And it's Spooktober, of course, also.
dude, just don't think about the demon behind you, and you're fine. All right.
Oh,
Your house
the
is-
demon's probably looking over my shoulder like, oh shit, man, I
No,
gotta go
it-
upgrade my computer right now.
Your house is being haunted by the rape dwarf.
Fuck you. So yeah, that's about that's the spec requirements for Red Dead Redemption 2.
So I guess when it comes to the first game, how different is this? Like, is it a lot more storage it requires than the first version?
Oh, you know what? In terms of the console download size, I don't actually know, but I know that Red Dead 1 is only like 20 gigabytes because I have it
Wow.
on my Xbox One for backwards compatibility. I still want to play through Red Dead 1 before I get this, but I don't have the time to. So that kind of blows.
Well, so Red Dead 2 is what 7.5 times larger of a file than the original game. Like, how big do you think it possibly could be? Or is that even how it works?
It's all textures. That's all it is. It's graphics and textures. That's why games ballooned in not only loading times but also download sizes. It's textures.
Damn, that's improved snow. I knew it.
that horse shitting animation. God damn it.
The glorious details.
The details and the horse ball shrinking and expanding with the temperature.
See, the funny thing is, the code, if it's written well, for the shrinking or expanding, woo of the unmentionables.
The unmentionables I've mentioned like 3 times at this point.
The code for that is maybe 10 lines and is in the kilobytes in size. The animation is maybe like a gigabyte at most. So that's like kind of it. That the science.
Seems like a lot.
An entire gigabyte dedicated to those fat fucking nuts.
I don't think they dedicated an entire gigabyte to do that. If they did, well, I'm very concerned about their mental well-being.
Well,
are you kidding? That's like 10 times smaller than the average homework folder.
Oh God.
No. I don't even have a homework folder, and I only have like 100 gigabytes free space, and it's just all video games.
Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I do have a homework folder, but I have like one picture.
And that's your
profile picture. Yeah, just the thing I use the crop to make this shitty profile picture.
Also, quickly onto Modern Warfare. So that's Red Dead Redemption. It's coming out. We talked about it. We checked the box.
For the few of you viewers that are actually living under the same rock we are.
Yeah. So Modern Warfare's Spec Ops, which I'm sorry, I loved Modern Warfare Spec Ops. It was Modern Warfare 2 and 3, the Spec Ops game modes in that, I loved it. It was so much fun. To play like the co-op missions in it. And I'm really happy that Modern Warfare is getting a Spec Ops mode. But yeah, they're getting a Spec Ops mode, and I'm gonna quickly skim through here to see if there's anything crazy to mention. Take it away, Oron or Avier, someone please help me.
I'm glad to know you'll read the entire list of PC requirements and every little extra thing you'll get in Red Dead 2, and it just now dawns on you that perhaps you should skim this thing first before dedicating 20 minutes of the stream to listing PC requirements and odds and ends for a game that, odds are, none of us are buying.
I'm buying it. So.
I'm going to look at it, pretend I'm interested, and then look at the size of my wallet and realize I can't afford it. And that I'm too cheap to buy things anyways.
I've been wanting this game since it released, so I will find a way.
Okay, well that's good, but I will not be buying that game, for I lack the technological prowess and or equipment to engage in such activities.
See, aren't you glad I read off those requirements? Because now you're sitting there like, oh yeah, holy shit, I can't use
I can't.
Time to stare at the newegg.com screen, type in motherboard, and wonder what all those little numbers and serial codes mean.
Ooh, fun stuff.
As you look at the fact that the things with the word gamer in front of it cost $50 more than their actual counterpart.
Wow.
Yeah. So, in operation, in like the mission operations, you can. It looks like you'll be able to have a custom loadout that you can build beforehand.
I would hope so.
And it looks like, you can use you can use your stuff from multiplayer to build off on that. There's going to be a Mile High Club mission as a throwback to Modern Warfare 3. Their mission, or actually no, it was Modern Warfare 1. They had the original Mile High Club mission.
I just can't wait for the child soldiers and the war crime kill streaks.
Yep.
Vietnam.
Of course. They have white phosphorus strikes, don't they? In this, or was that?
I think actually, I don't know.
Oh, so at launch there will be 4 total multi-stage operations. So that's actually kind of cool.
It is.
Oh yeah, I heard that survival mode they had, like what they had in Modern Warfare 3 for PC, is getting locked away for a year until it comes out for PC. So PC's not getting it until it's been a year after the game's been released.
Ouch.
What? Wait, why? Why would they do that?
Oh yeah,
I
and then you
don't
can-
know. Let me look this up. Let me make sure I'm not talking out my ass.
No, yeah, like that doesn't make sense. Like they'd wait a year.
It's
to
a
release that game
PlayStation
mode?
4 version.
No,
What
that's pretty
the?
whack.
Yeah, it says it right here.
Yep, play first on PS4.
But usually like PlayStation 4 exclusives are like for just like the first month was the most aggressive exclusivity deal that they had. Now they're saying Spec Ops mode won't be available for any players at launch up until October 1st of 2020.
That's so lame.
Yeah, like what the
Like, then why even bother advertising it? Like, you're not gonna get people interested in wanting to, like, if that's like what they want to do. Like, they're not gonna be interested in actually buying the freaking game.
Dude,
They're
so
not
Like,
gonna
oh,
let
I
me.
have to wait a year. Screw that. Like, no.
They're not gonna let me play my zombies mode, but the zombies have families and feelings.
Oh God, let's not.
As
Get
I mercilessly gun them down.
Nah, this is pretty whack, man. I don't know why they would do that. Like what executive thought this was a good idea? Like, seriously. All right, guys, let's
The
have this game out
Sony
now, but a year from now.
exclusivity money.
Like, what
yeah, the
hell?
fat fucking check that landed on their desk in yen from
Yeah, but that's from a company.
PlayStation saying, "Hey, that's ours for a year."
Yeah, but when you think about the people who are buying the game, though, like this is gonna like lose them business. Like, I wouldn't even consider
Yeah.
investing in the game. Like, if they're gonna like do that to like gamers and shit, like that's pretty whack.
Like that was probably gonna be my like second most played mode, and now I'm not gonna have it.
Yeah, and then so does that make you more motivated to wait another whole year just to get that? Like, nah, right?
The only bright side about waiting a year is that the game's gonna be dirt cheap at that point because they're yearly releases. But the issue is once that survival mode comes out, they're gonna drop support for the game because these games are yearly releases.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It's not just about the price. It's about the whole experience and whatnot. Like, a year from now, it's maybe something else is gonna come around.
And also, that kind of raises the question: if it's a yearly release, the games up until now have been yearly releases. If they're promising this exclusivity deal out, does that mean they're going to be extending the support of this game? Because I know they extended the support to Black Ops 3 because everyone loved the hell out of the zombies mode. They added a few things into the zombies mode post-release of Call of Duty World War II, I think.
Wait, so are you saying you think they're going to extend the date of the next game and wait for the release next year to like boost sales or something?
So
Like if that's what I'm saying.
I'm catching every third word from you, but what I'm guessing is, so from them promising this exclusivity deal, it sounds like Black Ops, Modern Warfare could be in a more than just 1 year kind of cycle, because they're putting a lot into the game in terms of infrastructure and like game modes and shit like that from launch. So to me, it kind of signals that they might be interested in holding this game out for more than just the 1 year.
Right, yeah, that's what I was asking if you agreed with that. So yeah, that might be the case.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be all for it. I'd be all for having a Modern Warfare in the stage for more than for in all honesty, if they change the gameplay style, which I know they never will, because I'm a Battlefield player at heart, even though I know Battlefield 5 sucks. If the gameplay was more in line with Battlefield, I'd be all for this game being a multi-year piece of work for the studio, but again, I don't know how that'll go.
Well, what they could do is release a new one every like 3 years, but have like ways to improve in between that time, and not have it like every year is like a new thing, because eventually that's gonna sell out.
Yeah, I haven't even bought. I think the only I don't buy Call of Duties until like the year after on a sale. I think the only the Call of Duty game I bought as soon as I could was Call of Duty World War II, but that was just because I was in like the World War II hype of it, and then it turned out to kind of just be just junk in my opinion. But
topic with how they should be making it every 3 years instead of every year. The issue is that people just buy it. Like, they'll just buy into the hype and buy it. That's why they get away with the yearly release thing. And it's like, everyone complains about these companies doing these things, but then they turn around and buy the game anyways. Like, the big complaints about Battlefield 5, and it was still bought. World War 2, but it was still bought. Black Ops 4, but it was still bought. And the same thing's probably just going to happen with Modern Warfare. It's going to flop, but everybody already pre-ordered and bought it.
There's that too. Yeah.
Because honestly, the biggest enemy of quality content aren't even these companies. It's more so the consumer, because they just consume more and more, even when it gets lower quality.
Oh, what's the release date for this?
I think it's either this month or November. Modern Warfare release date. Let's just give a quick shot.
Honestly,
it's already out.
Oh, it is.
Damn.
So, this shows how much I am interested in the gaming industry. So, September 12th, 2019 was the release date of Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
We live under a triple stacked rock.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking it comes out in November. Holy crap! September is an early release for them.
Honestly, a big reason I'd want to get it is solely because I'm nostalgic for getting called racial slurs in multiplayer lobbies.
Oh my god.
Like, say what you will about how toxic they were, there was a magical place. I couldn't get anything like that. It gave me like a mild addiction later in life. Now I get sterile and clean lobbies with people who enjoy the game. Like, no, I want to be called racial slurs I've never even heard of by at least 10 different grown men and one child in the same lobby.
No, it's more like 10 child and one grown man. It's typically how it goes. Let's see, what else could we hit on for gaming news? We might have actually. So, real quick, I just wanted to throw in Hitman 2, which is a game I've been really meaning to play, because I played Hitman Absolution and it was tons of fun. For the three or four missions I played in it, I didn't play anything else after that. But they're getting a bunch of Halloween costumes for Halloween. So if you're thinking of picking up Hitman 2, which has one, I think the mission it launched with is now free to play. So you can download the game, play the starting mission, and boom, it's free to play.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, tons of fun. Absolute fun. Everything's fun. And I think that's and also just the last thing, Battlefield 5 is running a free weekend, which I am not surprised at, because they're trying to get players back, and the game's just not fun at all. So, and this comes from someone who's a diehard Battlefield fan. I've been playing since Battlefield Bad Company, so I'm just not surprised. I want to spend a little bit more time on that, but we gotta move on a little bit here. So now on to the bizarre files. I gotta find where we started. We're starting this week. So, some podunk town in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's an actual town.
What's it called? Poda?
Podunk. Like, like
Podunk?
podunk, middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
So
No
yeah,
idea what that is.
that's an actual town, which I did not know. I'm just trying to find the state.
That must be hilarious to explain to people when you're giving them directions. Where are you? Oh, well, I'm in the middle of nowhere.
I'm in Podunk, Connecticut. Is apparently the state it's in.
Connecticut?
Yeah, it's in Connecticut, which
Okay.
kind of blows my mind a little bit. So that's kind of cool. That's just a quick thing I throw in there, and it comes from the French word Paul Tonquet or something. I'm not French.
Well,
Which
did you know that
actually,
there's a town, or I guess city, in Turkey called Batman?
oh
I
yeah,
think it's in Turkey. It's either in Turkey or like Kazakhstan.
yeah,
or some
it's
weird-
Turkey. I saw it
is
in
Turkey?
the
Okay.
yeah, I saw it in
Yeah.
the Internet Historian's video.
Yeah, Batman. The town in Turkey. Like what? Where do you live?
But yeah, the Potonke means where you sink in mire. In the oh wait, it's in the Indian or Native American Nipmuc dialect, which is cool. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's why it's named that. Okay, yeah.
So Podunk is it's an actual place. So that's pretty cool. I just wanted to. I saw that headline and I'm like, wow, holy fuck, Podunk's an actual place. Next, foul play. Police called after goose smashes through taxi window in Nottinghamshire. Which, how the fuck does? How does a goose?
Obviously, okay, you guys have seen that game called Unnamed Goose Game or whatever the fuck it's called?
So,
I
like
feel like
Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah. Untitled Goose Game. Like that's
Honk.
happening in real life.
Oh my god. So from the Radford Road Police Department Twitter page, when a colleague asked us if a call had been received about a goose flying into a taxi over the radio, we had to see it to believe it. Goose was taken to the vets, and unfortunately the taxi had to repair the damage, or vets, sorry, and the taxi had to repair the damage. We think he may be trying to find his way to the hashtag Goose Fair, hashtag random job. That's insane. Like, how do you drive down the road and just hear a crash? As a taxi driver, hear a crash on your window, look back behind you, and say, well, holy god, fuck, that's a fucking goose.
Probably just said he better have stolen a wallet too.
Yeah. Well, okay, it could have been worse. He could have slammed through the windshield and impaled his beak into the guy's ribcage or something. I mean, that would
As
have been a more interesting
funny
story.
as that would be.
Just get metal as shit when it comes to coming up with how he could have gotten hurt.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's
Could have gotten straight in the eye through the brain.
I'm gonna break my rule here for the podcast of just keeping the banner up. I'm gonna show you this fucking picture here. Like, there's some decently sized shards of glass there. It'd be wonderful if the fucking goose just picked up with its wing and just like, I'm gonna fucking cut you. Take me to XYZ Downing Street or something. And I need to go talk to my drug dealer.
Bro.
Oh, Speaking of the podcast banner, I honestly didn't notice until now, but since Kaid isn't in this, why didn't you just slap the other dude's face over Kaid?
Because that's the banner, and I didn't have time to do that because I was already late as it is.
How to rotate photos in Photoshop.
Yeah, I can slap Aviera's thing in the thumbnail afterwards. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. I can get that nervous dog picture.
No, God.
Let's just put that over.
Oh my God. I mean, it is kind of cute. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like it is.
When you make hate art against someone and they actually like it and think it's
Oh yeah,
cute.
I love it. I turn it into a sticker. It's great.
Wait, what? That sounds. You need to send me that one. 2, that sounds really cool. 3, damn, and then 4, we need to get back on track because I need to go to the bathroom soon.
All right. Well, we are good. I'm sorry. What's your name? Jacoin?
Jacoin broker.
It's Oron.
Broker?
It's
Well,
Oron.
yeah, but I'm subtly shouting out my handle to like the 3 people watching.
Oh, hi, 3 people. If you want to say something fun and exciting, maybe I'll read it.
All right, 3 people watching. I challenge you to ERP in the chat.
Oh my God. No! Wait, no! I find it funny that I almost agreed to that. Even though I technically did. What's it called? I'm gonna leave this next story to Aviera and Oron because I gotta run to the fucking.
Wait, which story?
You
gotta point us in a direction first.
Celebrity French chef Sue's mission. No, wait, that's actually kind of shitty. Oh, this is right up your alley, Oron the Yifman.
I know exactly which title you're talking about. Yes, we'll talk about the porn billboard.
Have fun
The
with that.
what?
I really need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back in a minute.
It's basically, title says, Michigan driver shocked when billboard displays porn for 20 whole minutes. Weak. Only 20 minutes. It's not enough time.
Wait, okay, so a billboard, I'm guessing it's kind of like one of those LCD type of screens, right?
Yeah.
So did Pornhub just pay like $1 million for a 20-second time slot to just do that? Like what's going on here?
They should pay him that now. It was lesbian porn too. Lame. Only proper porn to put up there is a homosexual fursuit porn.
Well, I don't know what this guy was thinking as he was driving, but he must have been totally shocked. So what, did he like call the local news station? I am just flabbergasted at this. Oh God.
Yeah, so I just got back from beating my meat to the porn billboard. By the way, there's a porn billboard.
Yeah, I got that.
I like how like one of the dude's reactions that are recorded on the article is just, I was just looking up at it like, huh, oh wow, that's porn.
Now, is that actually legal to do? Because I know,
Probably
like,
not.
I know in Europe they have like commercials and or advertisements, and they show like female like breast stuff, and they're a little bit more open to that kind of a thing. But I know in America it's more heavily censored. So I don't know the guys who made this, but they could get in a lot of trouble.
Probably can, if they can get caught. Did they catch the dude?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing about this.
They said it's possible a hacker got into the system, so odds are they're not catching the dude.
Oh, that's what happened. I thought it was a company that did this.
Nope, it's the hacker, 4chan.
Oh, damn.
It's always a 4chan hacker. I'm back.
No, it's Mr. 4chan, Mr. Chan, if you will. Expert hacker, terrorist.
Why did you have to say Mr. Chan? Mr. fucking Jackie Chan here. About to get banned from China.
That would be very ironic.
Jackie Chan getting banned from driving for putting porn on the billboards.
What the? Oh god.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be that unrealistic to ban Asians from driving, or at least make them take a test a second time. You know, I don't know. Anyway,
God damn it.
but when
Where's
it comes
the
to the hacker
racist bell?
individual-
Where's the racist bell?
All right, where's my wooden cross? Where's my wooden cross? I'm burning it.
Anyways,
Damn it.
when it comes to the hacker,
There
this
goes
guy,
my
he could've
channel.
done a
I'm
lot
about
worse.
to get banned. Quadrupled.
You could have done a lot worse, you know.
I
So-
could've-
Wait, no shit, not burning cross. Where's my internment camp? Quick.
Like,
Oh God.
we could have pulled one of my other friends here and just shouted a racial slur off into the internet. That's always fun. I can't tell you how many times, how many streams I had to delete because of my friends. And I don't endorse the saying of offensive things.
Embrace the slur.
No!
Get canceled.
Shut up! I will not be a victim of cancel culture. As much...
Listen, it's either going to be me saying the N-word with my N-word pass on stream, or it's going to be a tweet you made in 2011 about the fact that the bread was too stale or something. I don't know.
God damn it.
Did you just say the bread is stale? You
Oh,
bigot!
God. Oh, fuck.
What the fuck does that... I don't even know what that means!
It doesn't mean anything.
What?
It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to.
Does it have to? Wait a minute. That means it means something. It means something.
That's right. The bread is
Jokes.
stale.
God damn it.
Jokes on those cancel culture nerds. They will never find the Minecraft swastika I posted on Facebook back when I was like 13 or something.
Let's see, you're this age, and that's 2013 minus your age minus the year, and then bang, boom, bada bing. We know the year to go through the year. God damn it. Okay, enough
What
about
kind of crackhead math are you doing?
crackhead math.
Legit though, crackhead math. That's what's up right now.
Intelligence is not one of the superpowers granted to crack users.
Well, they are very good at budgeting. I will say that.
We are very good at budgeting.
Yeah, well, crackheads. Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be.
The crackhead hustle.
Wait, so okay, did this hacker guy, is this the only billboard that he like targeted, or is it like more than one instant?
I think
Well,
it's-
this kind of stuff happened before, but I think it was just this one dude doing this one incident.
Damn, how do you even get into those things? So you're talking about
They
like, one of
probably
those
they
big
probably have
billboards, right?
yeah, they probably just have shitty security, honestly. They're like, oh, it's a hacker. Like it was probably like somebody left the Bluetooth on or some shit.
Yeah, maybe some like disgruntled employee was like, fuck you, network, and just
I want to get fired. I got a new job now.
They forgot to put a Wi-Fi password on or some shit.
and his
As-
first thought was lesbians for all.
As someone who's in in the network security business, sort of, it's the password is surprisingly the one that is the culprit here. Usually, it's all just human error, all the time, every time.
Password administrator.
That's it. It's literally that. Okay, we need to. I know for a fact we need to start blitzing through some things here.
Thing through stories.
In fandom news this month. So Milo Yiannopoulos, the overly gay princess queen troll guy for the Trump administration, that what am I even saying?
He's a conservative provocateur. I know
a
where you're
professional
going.
provocateur here.
Yeah. Who destroys feminism and Islam and whatnot. He's fucking great. I love him.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. I personally don't agree with everything he says, but I do think he's entertaining to watch.
Honestly, I feel like for me, he's kind of eh.
So what about him?
Like, it's just not that interesting anymore because most of it's just provoking, and that kind of gets boring after the 20th
Yeah,
time.
I agree with that. After you gotta get used to the shock value, or you see it for so long, it's
But yeah, Voltage. What were you saying? Are you gonna talk about like how he tried to join the fandom?
well, he's in my book, he is in the fandom.
Yes.
He
That
has a persona.
Mhm.
To me, that you pass the check, the toll.
The real check is to see what comes up when you type E onto his browser search.
I,
E.
I,
Oh.
I
Oh.
yes, I actually agree with
Followed by
that. I
300.
agree with that. Unfortunately,
Okay.
If the if you don't fear people pressing your E button, then sorry, you're not part of the fandom anymore.
I see. Understood.
If you haven't destroyed your dopamine receptors to
but
that one website, then I've got bad news for you, buddy.
um, continuing on as I pour more beer. So he tried. He. I'm spilling my beer.
Hey guys, did you know I'm drinking? I'm drinking, guys. Hey guys,
Shut
consuming
up.
alcohol.
Shut up.
Guys, can you please send me to an AA meeting?
Shut up. So, uh, so he tried to claw his way out of obscurity after his previous shenanigans, whatever he was
Haha,
in.
he clawed his way out.
Yeah,
But
the snow leopard clawed
This is
his
it.
way.
Wrap it up. Roll credits.
No. That's when we say shenanigans. God damn it.
all right. So
But
you're a tad too drunk to explain the situation. So I'll
I
take it
was
from here.
about
Okay.
to. Oh, okay.
All right. Milo tried to join MFF. He actually did register, and the outrage mob was so crazy and that they kicked him out. Even MFF turned against him. They're like, "Nope, we're gonna rescind your registration," because they think that he's like a danger to people because they feel unsafe because of their feelings. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wanted to go to MFF. He got banned because people didn't like him. I don't agree with that. I think that's really dumb. This is pretty much summing up my whole Milo video that I was planning to do, but is he, in my opinion, um, a good idea to have at a furry convention? No, I don't. I'm not oblivious to that, but at the same time, he didn't do anything wrong to get banned. So, I mean, if
Well,
you
he
have
has the wrong opinions. That's the problem.
yeah, in terms of him getting banned, in all honesty, they have a rule book to ban people, and they didn't even follow it.
Yeah,
In
fact,
fact,
they actually contradicted it too.
Yeah.
What are the rules to ban people from that? I actually don't know it.
I don't know.
Okay. I do. They said that they don't discriminate. Okay, well, at least one part, which Milo did cite in his letter to MFF staff, he said that, well, their TOS says they do not discriminate people based on, all the things, sex, gender. But one of the things was personal beliefs.
Political
And political
beliefs.
affiliation. That's one of the things they said that MFF does not discriminate against. And so that's why he's saying, well, why was I banned exactly? Because people feel unsafe around him because they don't like his personal beliefs. That's where the problem is. So very hypocritical.
Yeah. I mean, again, to reiterate, in all honesty, is he the best person to have at a furry convention? Probably not. But at the same time, he didn't do anything wrong, so banning him just because public said to do so,
Yeah, well, what do you mean
isn't
by
really
best?
right.
Because he's okay. Let's say, all right, he's just another person. He's furry. He wants to. Why is that other people's problem?
So,
And
I, the when I say he's not the best person to have at a furry convention, it's more in the potential of stupidity and chaos that having a person with the caliber of Milo attending. You're going to get the conflicts, you're going to get the news headlines, you're going to get upset spaghetti people complaining. It like we
But
already
that's
had
what makes it fun.
Upset spaghetti.
from people on the outside, but for someone who wants to go to MFF, even though
Yeah,
they
that sounds like
cannot
fun
in
on
any
the
way
inside. We
afford
gotta
it.
thrive off chaos. Come on.
I don't.
And
I
what's the problem?
If I'm not walking past a political fistfight on my way to buy smut from the artist gallery, then there's something wrong at my convention.
Yeah, right? Then you haven't really been to a FurCon if that shit doesn't actually happen. Come on now.
But
We need to evolve further. Instead of political fistfights, we just have full-on race wars, but with species.
Down with
didn't-
cats.
Didn't
Me when I go to buy art, but it gets Molotov before I can buy it.
see. This is why we need to establish the Prussian wolf state, so we can, or Prussian. I'm sorry,
Ooh, Prussia.
Prussian canine state, so we can just march all the cats off to gas chambers and shit.
Maybe we should just obliterate Prussia off the map.
I'm sorry, Prussia
pretty
doesn't
sure that
exist
happened-
anymore, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
Good.
fucking dickweeds in
while ago.
history. Anyway,
We should obliterate the spot it used to exist in.
that's Russia. But I'm okay with that.
All right.
Milo does have his own chat group on Telegram, which is
It's
it's
what?
actually kind of no, it's pretty crazy. I think it has like about 1,000 members.
Yeah,
I-
it's I poked my head in there for a second and I just saw it. But that was only when he was blabbing about how he's being discriminated against, and I was like, okay, moving along.
I mean, he's not wrong though. Like his YouTube, his Twitter, Facebook, I mean everything. Yeah, it's the same thing happened to Alex Jones. Like they don't like people like that. God forbid.
Oh, yeah.
He makes edgy jokes. You know. Oh my
Because
goodness.
the gay frogs.
Honestly, I was about to say, interesting thing about Alex Jones is the fact that a lot of the even the crazier shit he says is starting to come true. Like
No,
even
it
that
is
whole
though. I
like the
know.
whole gay frogs meme, like that everyone made fun of, that actually is coming true.
I know it is. Yeah.
Like I swear to God, Alex is fucking Nostradamus in disguise at this rate.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, other than the gay frogs meme.
You don't know who Alex Jones could do.
No,
You
I
don't
know
who
I know
Nostradamus
him.
is.
I know who Alex Jones is. I know the meme, but I did not know that frogs were actually turning gay.
I'm more like transgender. But basically, there's this. I believe it's called atrazine. It's a chemical that's been infiltrating the waters of particular places around the country, and it's actually affecting the sexual characteristics of frogs. Yeah. And this was years after Alex Jones already said that chemicals in the water are turning the frogs gay. Like, bruh. Like, come on now. That's pretty spot on. Anyway, back to Milo. Yeah. Went on a little tangent there.
Yeah, big one. So, I mean, should he have been banned? I don't think he should have. I think he should have been watched like a hawk and then told to be banned when he inevitably fucks something up. But in the end, he didn't do anything wrong. They literally have a rule book, and in my opinion, I don't think they followed their rule book. So
Well, this is a really scary precedent too, because like imagine if conventions can just start banning people that they don't like because they have the wrong opinion. I mean, think about the furry raiders. You know, a lot of people in the fandom, a lot of the fucking snowflakes, really don't like us all that much. So I'm wondering if there's going to be some kind of a freaking purge going on. That like they're gonna ban certain people because of who like they're friends with.
The Stalin era purge, yeah.
Right? Yeah, like you know what I mean though. Like we've seen this stuff starting to happen already.
And one huge thing, which I kind of regret seeing, but I'm kind of glad I did. Uncle Kage, I respect him. I think he's very intelligent. I think he's a very smart man. But he made a joke in his pseudoscience panel and how it's absolute bullshit, which is it's very informative. But he made a joke that kind of gave me the offendees kind of feel.
What'd he say?
He so do you know much about like home therapy? Like you put a sugar tablet in this thing of water, shake it.
Homeopathy.
Yeah,
Wait,
homeopathy.
yeah.
You put a sugar tablet in your thing, and you basically turn it down to like there's 1/1,000,000th of a part per million of your medicine in there, and the water remembers it being there. That bullshit. He was talking about it and saying by that logic, there's this 1/1,000,000th of a part per million of Hitler's sperm out there, and I would give you that we don't have another Hitler, but now we have Trump. And I'm sitting there like
I saw that.
It was a 360 video, remember, right?
I didn't see that video specifically.
Yeah, but but that part just kind of made me kind of sit there and say like I had so much respect for you that I thought you'd kind of put yourself above comparing Trump to Hitler, because and then you just went there, and I didn't really like it. Is Trump a great guy? I don't think he is. He's, in all honesty, in my opinion, just another fucking idiot politician now. But is he Hitler? Fuck no. Hitler was this gross, disgusting, evil man.
Yeah, Hitler also died like 75 years ago, just for the record.
Wow, okay, mustache man bad, I see.
Yeah, yes! Mustache man is bad.
And Trump doesn't even have a mustache.
Listen, alright, Hitler had some great ideas. Like the camps.
No! No.
And attacking Russia.
Hey, whoa there.
I don't mean to get political here. But, I mean...
But yeah, so that was weird. I mean, honestly, Kage has to stop watching CNN.
I think everyone just needs to stop watching news entirely.
Right. We need to stop consuming mainstream media.
Just media in general. I think everyone just needs to kind of sit back, relax, have
Trump
a beer, and sit at a campfire and say, you know what? Let's talk about video games.
Let's talk about societal collapse. Accelerationism gang, rise up.
Yeah. So they even had a release, I think the next day after it was public that he joined or signed up. MFF released the thing saying, yeah, he's banned.
Because he also wanted to have his own panel too.
Yeah, which would have been, it was called The Politics of Fur, which I think would have been interesting to watch.
It would have been, yeah. I would have went.
Yeah, I would have actually tried to figure out a way to go, to just sit there and just watch. It would have been very interesting. Excuse me, in my opinion. But yeah, that's the Milo spiel of the day, I guess, unless anyone has anything else to add.
No. Alright, what else are we talking about? We're at the hour mark.
So now we're just in entertainment news. So this is
Wait, we're not gonna talk about the stupid Cats trailer that you posted? So I can complain about the fact that it is not at the level I can beat my Schmeat to. Because we decided to go with Uncanny Valley vibes.
We'll glance over that. So yeah, the Cats trailer, which is made by the same people who made like a musical about the French Revolution or something, right? Something French. I don't know.
Les Miserables.
Yes.
Like the miserable people.
Yes. Because everyone's miserable. It's very relatable.
Well, 18th century France. I mean, what is there to be happy about? Yeah.
Bread.
Better not be that
The
stale
Prussian,
bread.
the Northern German Confederation at your border.
Or powdered wigs. Those sound fun.
Indeed.
The funnest part is not having the same government for 100 years without a revolution.
Make that 50.
Maybe the real revolution is the friends we made along the way.
But some furries. So this is just kind of like an overall topic. Have you guys watched the Cats trailer?
Yes.
No. I wasn't interested before. I wasn't interested after.
So I watched it, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of like it's in the Uncanny Valley 1. 2, the style choice is just so dumb. I think the movie would have had a lot more potential if it wasn't like to scale of the cats. I think it would have been a lot more interesting of a watch if it was I could get over the Uncanny Valley for an hour and a half if it was like everything was to scale to the cat characters that they're having. But the fact that they made it to scale of a cat kind of
Well, the thing is that works on Broadway because like that's how the actual play that it's based off of. Yeah, they are dressed as cats, but they're like humanoid cats, and I'll get into that in a second. But the sets that they have like on the Broadway play, like they show them being small in comparison to like furniture or whatever the scene is, and that works on stage. But when you're doing it like for a movie, there's a lot of inconsistencies with this, and you see this from the very beginning of the trailer. Basically, you have these cat characters that are running on all fours, right? You can see their silhouettes, and then they stand up, walk, and some of the cats are not wearing any clothes, and some other cats are wearing fur coats. So it's like, are they naked? Is clothes like what? Or do they walk on 4 legs or 2? Like, what is happening here? Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense.
The style choice just doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
I guess you can say this movie seems like a catastrophe.
Alright,
now roll credits. We're done. Alright, podcast over.
No, we have the entertainment news to get to. God damn it.
This was all the entertainment you needed.
But yeah, it looks creepy. I don't want to watch it, honestly.
Yeah, I think
I'm not going to get anything out of it if I do.
I think they're trying to do too many things in terms of style, and I think if they just kind of firmed up just the style of the show, it would have been a lot better.
The thing is, like, the technology behind the actual character design, it's very advanced. Like, really, really good. The problem is they just made the characters look weird. It's not like they don't have the ability to make them look good, because like they actually do if that's what they were going for. But the thing is, what they were going for looks downright disturbing, and it's not because of the tech; it's because of the Uncanny Valley, like you said before. That's just what it is.
I could have got over the Uncanny Valley if they went for in the article. Sorry, my phone. They could have got. I personally could have got over the Uncanny Valley if they went with everyone's wearing suits and dresses and tuxedos, and like if they're wearing clothes and everything's in proportion to a normal person, and they just had the fur instead of skin. I could have got over the uncanny stuff in the first 15 minutes of the show of the movie, but with some cats being naked and other cats being in tuxedos, it's just there's too much conflicting stuff going on for me to get behind.
Like, it really doesn't make any sense.
But yeah, that's the cats and kind of what some furries think about it. I didn't even read into what other furries think about it, but I think our opinion is the only opinion that matters because you decided to tune in tonight.
You're damn right.
Fuck everyone else. We're important for once.
That's right, us and our hordes of adoring fans,
The
latching
three.
on to every word we say in this podcast,
Yeah.
like our lukewarm takes and reading articles word for word.
So do you have some kind of alcoholic story for us?
Are we done with entertainment news?
No, that it's fandom news, alcoholic stories, and then entertainment to finish it all off. So do you
Oh,
have some kind of crazy story of me being drunk?
I'll hold up. I need a second to recall it. Let's go to entertainment, and then I'll go back to alcoholic.
Okay.
I have a lot of alcoholic stories.
Oh, good.
Of
Maybe we can go
course you
with
do,
those.
you fucking red. You fucking Rushi.
Oh wait, you're both alcoholics. So great. That's 2 for the AA meeting.
Я не понимаю, что ты говоришь. Yes, I am the.
Ich no sprechen Sie Russian. So fuck off.
You're right. Right. Anyway, let's see. Oh my God, there's so many. How how about the time when my friend and I got like super freaking wasted? We were at like the beach, okay, and we were pretty young at the time too. We were only like maybe like we were still in high school, so we're like not supposed to drink or anything. It's like me, my friend, like 2 others. We went to like the beach, and there's like this crazy hill overlooking the sea. So my friend and I went up there, and he pulls out like he had a backpack on. He pulled out like this bottle of rum. Hey man, you want to drink some stuff? And I was like, oh my God, like I didn't really drink at the time. Like I didn't anything like that. Like I was super like 16, 17, something like that. Like it was just like us, and like all right, well sure. So we passed it around. A few swigs. I was feeling kind of good. And my buddy, he just chugs the rest. Now, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but like, guys, I'm fine. And then he falls flat on his head is bleeding. Now, I'm pretty buzzed at that point, and I'm just like thinking, what the fuck do I do? I actually got lost trying to find him because like he walked away, and I was wandering in the woods for a while. Then I turned around, and I'm like, oh shit, he's on the floor. And there's blood on the floor. So we call his parents, and they come up and they bring him to the hospital. Oh my God, he had to get fluids and shit. And the next day, like all of us worked together at the same job, and it was really embarrassing because
Oh
like
wow.
he had to call out and like explain the situation, and all of us were like, "Bruh, he just chugged that bottle of rum," and all of us were too fucked up to like really be able to help him. Like we had to call his parents. Like holy shit.
That does remind me of an alcoholic story, though. It doesn't involve voltage, but it reminds me of the time I was working at ShopRite as a cart pusher.
Okay.
So, all right. So what happened was, to give you some context, because this lady initially came in when I wasn't working. It was on like a different day. So she went into the ShopRite, downed an entire bottle of vodka, and shit herself right in the store. And then she leaves. And then like I don't know if it's the very next day or if it's 2 days later. But it's when I'm working. She comes back again, and the dude I'm working with immediately recognizes her and tells me that's the lady who shit her pants, and it looks like she's still wearing the same pants she shit.
No! Oh fuck! I knew you were gonna say
And-
that.
no, that's not it. That's not it. So,
What a wonderful fucking tire
and then
stain you got there, lady.
and then she goes to sit over in the smoker area where it's basically like the outdoor break area and stuff like that.
For the
And so she goes to sit over
intellectuals.
there. She has a bottle of it's a Snapple bottle, but it's obviously alcohol that's in it. And she just sits there drinking from that. And so I just continue my job for a bit longer. The dude I'm working with goes inside to get like use the bathroom or get a drink or something. And then as I'm like nearby, I suddenly hear somebody like scream for help or yell for help or something. And I run over there and I just see that same lady on the floor like convulsing. Because
Oh
what
my
happened
God.
was uh so what happened was she was drinking and then all of a sudden she mumbled something to herself. The girl that was with her said it was something like my eyes burn or itch or whatever, and then she just immediately falls over, lands back of her head first onto the pavement. So she cracks the back of her skull and is bleeding from the back of her skull and seizing up and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what happened
And
to my friend. Holy shit.
yeah, and so I was there like phone in hand, ready to call 911, but somebody else already called. And luckily, like just out of nowhere, this dude who's like a former EMT just came out of nowhere. He's like, I'm an EMT, leave this to me. And so it was just me awkwardly standing there as I watched this drunk lady bleed and convulse.
Oh my god. Did she like end up waking up and like walking away, or like what the fuck happened?
No, the ambulance came, she got dragged away and everything.
Oh my
How dare you!
No, she like clocked herself out, just basically bashing her skull against pavement.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Holy
I rode on my county ambulance for a couple of months. That's a story for another day when why I stopped. But I had a psych patient. It turned out to be from one of the Tard houses. It was so basically in my county, there's a couple of locations where they have people with special needs go and literally they're fucking babysat. Like, you have kids who are 6 years old in the same room that people are like 45, who are all just fucking. I'm too drunk to care. They're fucking retarded. Who just sit there and bang their fucking head on their desk for the entire 10 hours they're there before whatever other caregiver comes and picks them up. But I had a patient whose sole objective for that day was, I'm gonna bang my head on anything I can. Because we get called there for a bleeding patient. We get there, and it's because this dude cracked his skin for banging his head on the corner of a desk. We're transporting him, and the lead EMT I was with was like, wait, I remember this guy. And literally 10 seconds later, he tries headbutting the EMT in the gut.
What?
And then we pack him in, strap him down, and he starts banging the back of his head against the stretcher. And we're just like, we don't have a head restraint, so we're just like, stop. We're trying
that's gonna work.
Just tell him stop.
The lead EMT tried to hold him down, but he started like biting at his hands. So we're just like, we're not getting whatever the fuck this guy has. So we put some pillows and extra cushioning behind his head, and
But okay, so you said before that people like him, or maybe even that person, was in the same room as like minors.
I have a hunch that they're in the same
like
building, but are they in the same room? I would hope not. But at the same time, like, does it really matter? They all have the same mental capacity. I'm pretty
confident the child has a higher mental capacity, but yeah, I think they're all kept in a separate room, and then they have like the Tard guard and the Tard wranglers.
Oh my God.
The Tard guard.
No, you see this is my issue I have with these locations. The Tard guards are the people who work there. They keep them in the room. The wranglers are the fucking EMTs who go there and pick them up after they bang their skull open against the wall. Or they fight each other and now one of them has a missing limb.
Oh my God.
That's an exaggeration. I would hope people could pick that up. But the logical equivalent of like, the person has an open cut wound, we have to call the ambulance, or this other person just started seizing on the ground. The wranglers are the EMTs who come pick them up. And that's my issue I have with these locations, is they cause so much havoc on the 911 ambulance system that at any given point you probably have 2 or 3 ambulances out of the 20 that are in my county that are stuck dealing with these types of calls.
Tard wagons.
Exactly.
Instead of the paddy wagon, it's a Tard wagon.
At any point,
people are going to stop calling 911 because they're going to be thrown into the Tard wagon.
At least 2 ambulances, usually 3 or 4, are ambulance turn into the tard wagons and go respond off to these bullshit calls because it's their location's protocol, and it's because these locations can't care for their own people. But that we went down a huge tangent here, but that's these locations. They're literally all over New Jersey. They're all over the country, because here's the thing: when parents who care for their special needs child, because my family, my aunt, both sides of my mom's, both groups of cousins have a special needs case, and have a special needs case in their family, and they're getting to the age where they can't care for them anymore, or they're soon going to be in that spot, so they're going to need to pardon my terminology here, pawn off my cousins to these companies, and I'm gonna be watching them like a fucking hawk, because I know, after responding to them countless times as an intern for my county, that they're gonna be not properly treated, and then I'm gonna sue the fuck out of them. But the train in my head just grinded to a halt, and I don't know where I was going with that.
I feel like the
Not
train in your head
sure where you're
routinely
going.
grinds to a halt.
Oh yeah, every time, all the time, every
Well,
time. I see. I never get a good train because my trains just keep falling off the cliff of my brain into the abyss of random nonsense. Okay, last thing before we break. Donald Trump, the Trump himself, created a Twitch channel.
Created a what?
Now we just need a
he
game
went on
where you
Twitch.
progressively increase foreign aid to Israel.
Wait. The actual president made a Twitch channel?
Yes.
Is this like correct?
I mean, if Bernie Sanders did it, why not?
Oh, fuck Bernie Sanders.
We gotta be hip and relatable, guys. He may
You know,
be a
the
neo-lib.
1% of the 10% of the millionaires in the... Oh, fuck, stupid communist bitch.
But
If we start talking statistics, you're gonna wish I never talked about statistics.
At the publishing of this article I am reading, there's 3,000. There's an extra zero in my first. There's 3,000 followers. And he plans to promote his upcoming rally in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which
That's actually kind of cool.
Which
That's
I
a good
forgot
idea.
was a state.
Dude, you know, Trump should get a BitChute.
Oh God, no. He would fit too much in with the BitChute people. I looked on BitChute. That's a scary place.
I feel like I should go on BitChute at some point. I just never got around to it.
Yeah, you should. You should.
The only thing I use YouTube for is just random gaming videos. That's it.
We need to find the Markiplier of BitChute, promote the fuck out of him, and then...
Why would I want to watch Markiplier? I don't want to fucking be bored to death.
Bird. Oh my
Top
God.
the moon into you!
That's Jack's Okay,
excited.
am I the only one who finds Markiplier relatively entertaining?
Yeah.
I like him. Yeah, he's alright.
God damn it.
I really don't watch him that much. I've seen a few videos.
His
He
newer stuff, he actually, I don't know if it's him editing or his editing team, because I know he has an editing team now at this point. But,
Anyway, so yeah, Trump made a Twitch channel.
yeah.
Did he do that like today or like this week? Like when did that?
Yeah, I think so. When did this article break? Let's look for a date. Yeah, this this week.
Might I just say though, Trump is a fucking savage. I don't know if you saw his rally in I think it was Minnesota that he was in.
I did not.
He said the only good thing about Joe Biden is that he was good when he was vice president because he kissed Barack Obama's ass. Yo, he literally said that at one of his rallies. Like, dude.
Honestly,
Holy
when it comes
shit.
to Trump, I feel like his ability to basically shitpost
Is
and then
enough.
anything involving business is god tier. But everything else, I honestly feel like he's a retard. He's been worse for guns than Obama has.
Well, I don't agree with the whole bump stock bang thing. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
I don't agree with any ban.
I after.
But wait, do we have a no political rule in this podcast? I forget.
Oh, do we? I don't know.
Not necessarily, but I'll make an exception at this point because I mean it's years
We
later
could probably
now.
fill an hour with me complaining about politics.
But real quick, in my opinion, the shock value was cool with Trump, but now I don't. He's just another babbling idiot as president. I don't think he's all that great, but I don't think he's literally Hitler. But yeah, that's my opinion. He's just another fucking idiot president.
Honestly, though, the election surrounding it was the funnest thing to exist.
That it was. I had
Like
a
the 26, like he had one thing and going for him, and that was just making the 2016 election fun as hell.
I was in
Like
a
between
political.
that and everybody else, it was just fun as hell.
I was in the election class. Arcadia actually had a class about the 2016 election when I was a freshman, and that was so much fun as a first year student to just have a class dedicated to the election. There were the debates between Hillary and him. It was all just so much fun to watch. Just watching the two fucking just like low punch each other back and forth, just between the emails and like the I don't even know what I don't even remember anything about Trump in the debates.
My favorite moment was when Hillary was like, this is during one of the debates. I think it was the second debate. She's like, it's awfully good that Donald Trump is not in charge of the law of this country. And then Donald Trump says, because you'd be in jail.
Oh my god, I remember that!
Remember that?
I know, I remember that. That was beast mode. Too bad he like didn't do shit.
See, here's the thing. The small libertarian...
The whole audience blew up, though.
The small libertarian table I was at laughed their fucking nuts off. With the three other neckbeards at my fucking table. The other people at like everyone else in the room was just like, how dare he? Just
but the fucking audience was like, fuck yeah. Because
but that was
that was so good.
That was so much fun to watch.
Honestly, presidencies are just basically a reality TV show at this point. Might as well make it fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I mean, Trump already had his own reality TV show anyway, so might as well.
Yeah. Okay. Moving backtracking.
No, we gotta talk about more politics so I can get you all put on a watch list with my opinions.
Damn it. No, we gotta backtrack.
That's.
We gotta backtrack to the. We're not actually backtracking that far, right? Because of the nature of that topic, but. So last in the entertainment news, this is our last thing. So, the Joker movie dropped. I'm pretty sure this weekend. That was tons of fun. Or I didn't even watch it, so I don't know what's fun. But they were saying that so the FBI, military, and police departments were making bulletins for their officers and employees to exercise caution in the viewings of the movie Joker, because they're concerned about shooters copycat shooters from the Dark Knight movie shootings.
It's another excuse to oppress the gamer class.
Exactly. So just if you're going out to watch the Joker movie, I hope you have a lot of fun. I still have to watch the movie. But
I'm interested solely because of the fucking fear mongering around it, and I also heard it's actually a pretty good standalone movie.
Yeah, I've heard that too. But just keep an extra eye out. Just keep an eye out for
Keep
nervous
an eye out
people.
for that non-existent violence that's going to happen until the media pays somebody
Exactly.
to do it,
Exactly. But if
like
you
all other attacks.
if you see someone acting overtly nervous, I'm gonna echo the transit police. If you see something, say something. Literally,
That's
no one.
bootlicker propaganda. Just walk up and talk to the dude.
No, no.
Listen, all right.
Don't talk to random
Maybe
people.
you'll
What
be
are you, an
spared if you go
extrovert?
up to talk to him.
What do you think you are, an extrovert?
Just walk up and talk to him, and if the next words are "you're safe," then you know you're safe.
Jesus Christ, no.
One way or the other, you're gonna be safe.
I'm literally just do a transit police and just if you see something,
Just
say
call the
something.
police on
The
somebody that
liter
looks
the
slightly
liter
off. Thank God, our brave cops will shoot him in the head.
Yeah, well, none
Exactly.
of those concerns are even remotely viable because this is a product of the media. They don't like this movie because, oh no, the protagonist is a white male who struggles and goes crazy. Like that resembles shooters, and so they want
Society.
something to happen. No, they are trying to perpetuate this notion that
See,
they want something to happen, and
the
it's not. They're upset.
the issue is the Joker is literally the same character that would go and do a shooting, like these fucking madmen that
Yeah.
do it.
He's also a, like
He is
80-year-old
he is that type that
Well,
the media
yeah,
claims.
that's the whole point of the Joker.
Exactly.
He's the Joker, baby.
Exactly. So my point in this topic is just keep an extra eye out. If you feel uncomfortable, if you see someone acting a little weird or who's wearing a trench coat and a Joker outfit,
Maybe they just wanted to wear a trench coat and a Joker outfit.
it doesn't hurt to.
Are you scared, liberal?
No, I'm trying to make sure everyone is safe and watches the movie and is safe and doesn't die. Just joking aside.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about the guys all dressed in black with their face masks, waving around their little Antifa banners.
Oh yeah,
White men, free.
by
I'd be more scared of the police that show up to the thing.
Oh, shut up, fucking cop block.
I'm probably more likely to get shot by an officer than I am by a lone wolf.
Yeah.
If I bring up police brutality and fatality statistics, then definitely.
Triggered.
You're a bootlicker.
I fuck you. Triggered.
Your saliva is just fucking boot polish.
Right.
Now that I've successfully derailed the podcast, let's talk about my hatred for
No! No
hey,
more
kids,
politics.
did you know
we
that
had
40% of police officers
we had so
abuse their wives?
We had so. Hey, I'm not talking. I'm not entertaining this conversation. We talked way too much about politics as it is in this episode, from the fucking everything. So let's just dial it back down to like maybe a 9. Because we were at a
We'll dial it up to 11 as long
24.
as I put a legal disclaimer. I could tell you how to make bombs and it won't be
No!
illegal.
Nah.
Dude, what?
No!
What's happening?
He's trying to take over. You fucking neck-bearded libertarian.
That's right, guys. This podcast is now a bomb-making podcast.
No.
Hello.
Yes, I see you, Mr. FBI man, looking at me through my camera.
Wait, you don't put tape over your cameras?
No, I stare him right in the eye.
You know,
I
to be
assert
fair,
dominance
guys,
over my
honestly,
FBI agent.
Guys, I swear, right now, both of my cameras are blocked right now. Like, I put, like, tape over. Yeah, I do that too. Like, honestly, you really can't be too careful. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm just too poor for a camera, and I don't think anybody's gonna get a good angle from my phone, considering I hold it like an absolute tard.
Yeah. So,
Just moan into
All
your
right.
mic to assert dominance over the FBI watching you.
We're out of topics. Or we exhausted our topics. This has been the Shenanigans podcast.
Well, there's plenty more topics we could talk about. I could bring up political violence.
Shut up! We're very much over the 1 hour mark I try to maintain. Thank you so much for tuning in, those of you who
I mean, you also try to maintain a regular
Shut
podcast,
up.
and we saw how that went.
Shut up. We'll hopefully see you next week. Probably on a Friday.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, well, we might have Aviator back on again if he's free again. We're still trying to, because we streamed on Wednesdays, we streamed on Thursdays, we streamed on Fridays, we streamed on Saturdays.
To put it lightly, we don't have consistency
Yeah.
considering it took an entire summer for this to finally happen.
Yeah, mostly because of time conflicts, but consistency, we don't have it. But Shenanigans, you don't want consistency with Shenanigans, or it wouldn't be Shenanigans.
No, you kids want me to tell you how to make napalm.
No! But
Anyways,
this
so
is
this was super awesome.
yeah, this
Perhaps
is
I
the
will be back next week if that's what you want to do. You can always just talk to me.
Well,
of
thank you for
course.
joining us.
It would be great to have you back. So this was the Shenanigan podcast, the Red Dead 2 PC Boogaloo podcast.
Enjoy your Joker movie, Kings.
Yeah, please do. So my name is Voltage. I was joined by the wonderful. Say your name here. I don't want to outro you.
Guy who's going to be thrown on a watch list. And-
Oron. For those who don't have a libertarian or whatever cipher.
I honestly don't know where I am politically anymore.
Right. And also, you can outro yourself, maybe.
Vera!
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up, y'all?
So,
The one dude who knows how to outro himself.
Yeah,
Indeed, I
from
do.
from-
I do hope y'all have an amazing night, and hopefully I shall be here next time to converse with y'all again.
of course. So that's Aviera. He's from the Raiders. So.
Oh yeah, Sieg Heil, by the way.
Hell yeah.
No hailing.
Nah, we gotta go above and beyond. We gotta go with Mussolini. C.
Yes.
Yeah, why
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. So this was the Shenanigans podcast for the first week of October or whatever the fuck we're in. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.